So this hasn't been installed before on this truck. Kind of dusty, but a little sawdust on it. But anyway, this is a competition engineering drive shaft loop. I believe the part number is C3090 or something along those lines. It was $137 or something from Summit. And basically, you can see that if you square up to it, see how it kind of leans the one direction? So you want that lean, like if my finger was the tail shaft of the transmission, and then the drive shaft went through the loop and all the way back to the rear end. So that's the way you want to orient that. And basically, it's already pre-drilled with a little bit of leeway there. And then these guys you'll tighten up. But anyway, when you put this in, there's some holes right before there's like a little dip where the frame rail starts going up, and there's my fuel filter. That's the factory fuel filter location. I believe it's these two holes, and then same over here, these two holes. So I'm pretty sure this is a no drill kit. I'm going to put it in here, but I just wanted to kind of cover how that goes together, how that works. So pretty easy deal, and that again prevents, say, this hits really hard and the drive shaft, or like maybe the U-joints wore out on the front here, and say it would break like right here at this front, at the end of the yoke. Then the truck is still going, whatever miles per hour it's going, and there's no break in any of this drive line all the way up through this drive shaft. And so if you were going, 50 miles an hour or more, that drive shaft would just be flinging all around, driven by the rear wheels and the momentum of the truck. So what it can actually do too then would be like if it would fall to the ground and like pogo, like get hooked on a seam in the concrete or something like that. So that's why you get these. I've seen some people do like a rear drive shaft loop as well. I'm not going to do that at this point, but I've seen them, and some of the ones that I've seen kind of mount like a torque arm where they interface with the basically like the pan location, or even the caps for the bearings in the rear end. So anyway, that's basically how that works. But like I said, I'm not going to do any of that today. But the front mount, or the front drive shaft loop, I will do. So that's a competition engineering. It's like I think it's like a Moroso brand or something like that. It's kind of like a house brand. But anyway, yeah, these two right here, the two smaller ones. So anyway, gonna toss that up. I gotta get my exhaust in first. The drive shaft will go last, but I'll at least get the exhaust up. But I got a little ways to go on that whole project for a minute. But anyway, that's what's next. Alright, so this was very predictable. Used those holes. It's the last hole before the little bend in the frame. And then the one that matches in front of it. Same thing over here. No drill. Super slick deal. Fits in there really nice. And then just tighten that loop up. So that was a really slick install. I can't see how that would be a problem for anything. So I mean, it is barely rubbing right there, barely, but not a big deal. But it clears. This is all stock factory exhaust, so really quite nice and solid. So that's sweet. There's another one that I want to say Metco makes it. I think it drills into like right here, something like that. And I don't know, I just wasn't crazy about drilling holes in my truck, you know, especially in the floor, having been around old cars. I don't know, not something you really want to do. So, yeah, gonna pop the drive shaft up right quick and we'll see how it goes. Alright, drive shaft's installed now. Good clearance all the way around. You can maybe see it. There it is. Same over there, looking good. So that has travel. And then like I say, you see how it's like, you know, here's straight up and down. See how it's like tipped back? That's the right way to put it in. You want it to be perpendicular with the drive shaft. So yeah, got this guy put in, looking sweet, looking ready to go. Yeah, so that's just real quick on that drive shaft loop. Kind of a nice piece, really. Quick, easy, kind of no excuse not to do it. It's pretty inexpensive, looks sweet, and just a nice unit. Well, hopefully that little drive shaft loop video helped somebody out. I checked on the number, it's C3090 Competition Engineering. So bolt-in deal, kind of no excuse not to have it. It's good safety features, so try it out. Thanks for watching.